All right, it is now time to talk with the experts. Finance, retirement planning, elder care, problems not the topics you plan to talk about during Thanksgiving.
Who wants to bring up that discussion? Who knows what it would lead to? But if your adult children will be around for a few days during the holiday Thanksgiving, you might want to consider making a date to talk to them about these important issues. And they are important issues.
Yeah, most definitely. I agree with you 100%. It's not the most popular conversation that people want to have during Thanksgiving, but here's what it is. Important.
Yep.
You know, and think about it. Life is so busy now. There's so few rarities in our lives where everybody is around and we have this opportunity to connect. So what we say is, let's take a break from all of that Thanksgiving dinner, or maybe if you haven't been trampled during Black Friday shopping, have a little bit of a conversation on some of these subjects.
Or before you go out for a great Thursday shopping. So what are some of the things you should talk about?
Well, there's a couple different areas. We have a whole listing on our website, wealthwisconsin.com, but one of the big ones is legal documents. What is the estate plan for the family? You know, who's the attorney for your parents? Do you have a will? Do you have a trust? Do you have powers of attorney for health care or for finance? Because if you don't, the state of Wisconsin's your legal guardian, and I don't think your kids would be too fond of that. So
Nick, how do you start that conversation? Dear mom and dad, how much money are you leaving me?
Well, I work with a lot of people who are in retirement, so here's what I know. The adult children aren't the ones who normally want to actually start the conversation.
Oh, okay.
Really?
So, yeah, they might be thinking about it, but they're not the ones who want to start it. So what we say is, as the parents, start that conversation. Let them know, here's what you need to know. You don't have to give them all the details and all the figures and all those things, but let them know, here's where we're at. This is the plan. Because otherwise, if something happens to you, imagine I give you a jigsaw puzzle and there's no picture to correspond to. So now you're just trying to put these financial pieces together and this plan together, and you don't really know where to start.
And the conversation allows you at least to see what you have and what you don't have, because a lot of times you realize, well, I didn't even think of that.
Yeah, exactly. So, for example, we talk about healthcare. You know, do you as a family have long-term care insurance? Who do we utilize as the insurance provider outside of Medicare, maybe? These are different conversations because the family needs to know that, so that way they can reach out to that insurance provider or activate that long-term care policy, what have you.
Power of attorney is a big decision, especially if you have more than one child. You know, which one's going to get that?
Yeah.
A lot of decisions, and you'll have some time to think about it during the football game, or maybe before or after.
You may want to start that conversation before the game.
Yeah, maybe before the game. There'll be a lot of other things to talk about. Got a question for our experts? Email them at asktheexpert@today'stmj4.com. You can also leave a voicemail on your screen. There is a number. We want to thank Nick Folks with Wealth Wisconsin for being here.